Hi, good afternoon. Dan Thomas here again from the Love March movement. We're fasting every single Wednesday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are dedicated to going hard before the Lord concerning sexual purity and the family, because the family is the basic unit of the society. And so we say strong family, that means a strong nation, right? So we're praying for that strong family, we're praying for that strong nation. I encourage you, if you are a Christian right now, you need to be praying for this country because it is your responsibility. True talk. All right, the topic for this week is freedom from sexual abuse. And so, we do it in the format 3 points, 3 people. I encourage you to pray with us. I encourage you to get persons to pray with us. Talk to your youth group about praying with us, right? We need to have a nation focus as Christians, especially as young Christians coming up as the leaders to be. Let's have that nation focus. So let's just jump right into it now. The first point, we want to pray that our children and women will be able to live free from the fear of sexual abuse. Now, there are a lot of persons who are just living in serious fear. The environment, in many of our communities, is conducive to sexual abuse. Even in many families, is conducive to sexual abuse. I want to pray against that. I want to pray that the environment itself would nourish and develop care and an environment that empowers life and doesn't take it away, right? So that's the first thing I want to pray for, that our women and children would be able to have and live in an environment that is conducive to love and care and freedom from the fear of sexual abuse. The second thing I want to pray for, I want to pray that the people who are aware that sexual abuse is taking place, that they would have the boldness to speak up and do what they can, right? Do what they can to help the victims of sexual abuse. Complacency needs to stop. Compassion needs to be complemented with action, man. So, a lot of persons, they feel away about persons being abused, but they have not spoken up, want to pray and declare now over the mothers that know, over the fathers that know, over the neighbors that know that sexual abuse is taking place. Want to pray that they would be given boldness to speak up and go to the authorities or confront the abuser, right? The third thing I want to pray that adults, especially the men, that we would take up our role as protectors, right? Instead of being predators and perpetrators of sexual abuse, that we would be protectors and hone the beauty in our young men and hone the handsomeness and the strength of our young men, right? Pouring into them, building them up, right? Since most abusers were once victims themselves, let's pray that they would be healed, right? So as especially men, that as protectors, that we would be agents of healing and we ourselves would receive healing, right? And that we would stop acting out out of our brokenness and hurting people, that we ourselves would receive healing and that we would be conduits of this healing and allow the persons around us, the children around us, the women around us to be protected. Serious stuff. So that's our recap. One, want to pray that our children and our women would be able to live free from the fear of sexual abuse and an environment conducive to care and empowerment. The second thing we're praying about, want to pray that those who are aware of sexual abuse, that they will be given the boldness to speak up and help those who are victims. The third thing I want to pray about is that our adults, especially our men, would be protectors and not predators. Yo, hear the thing loud and clear. We're praying for this nation, right? So the 3 points I want to pray for, the 3 people that want to pray for this week. I want to pray, one, for Betty and Blaine and the amazing work that she's doing in protecting the children, right? Want to pray for her for strength to keep fighting for the safety and protection of Jamaica's children. She's doing an amazing job. Let's undergird her with prayer. The second person want to pray about this week is actually someone that you have to take time and think about. Anyone that you know that is a victim of sexual abuse, right? You want to take time to pray that they will be free from anger and depression and even promiscuity and any other negative effects, right, that may come with sexual abuse, right? Any baggage that they will be free from it. Take some time and just pray for whoever you may know right now. All right, the third person I want to pray for is anyone that you know who works in the field of counseling and sexual brokenness, that they will be given wisdom and compassion and an opportunity to help this victim and all of other persons who are victims of sexual abuse. Right, so praying for them for wisdom, praying for them, right? Praying that our counselors will be given wisdom as to how to deal with this, how to help people. So, these are the 3 points, 3 people for this week. We encourage you, get persons, share the video, get persons to be praying. Prayer changes things, right? Continue to stand with us, and we will waiting and we're looking and we're working to see what God is doing in this nation through the young people dedicated to Him. Yo, peace out.